Lego Buff Productions, here with my most recent mock, and this is the Lego Star Wars Republic Hangar. And this would be a hangar that you would find in a Venator, and this is actually modeled after the hangar that you'd find in Star Wars Battlefront 2, from the Venator, or in the Venator in Star Wars Battlefront 2. There are some different changes, as in like the walls. They don't have those stripes in Battlefront 2, but I decided to put those in. But like just the staircases and the doors are kind of modeled after that. So let's take a closer look. So, the camera off the tripod there. And here you can see we have Obi-Wan Kenobi giving kind of like a pep talk or a speech explaining the battle plans to his airborne troopers. There you can see all of them. Those are all the airborne troops I own. And then you have two clone pilots to pilot the gunship. They're probably going to Utapau. So they'll all pile in on the gunship with Obi-Wan, and you got two pilots, and they're ready for their attack. So he's just explaining the plan. They all have blasters there. In the corner we have a couple of crates. And then in the back here we have this kind of custom. I took this little car thing, this transport thing that you'd use to transport people around hangars and then load them onto vehicles, and I kind of modified it by adding a mini crane there, and it's an engine of some sort, and then I have two little mechanics kind of looking there, and they're just waiting for a starfighter that was damaged in battle, and it's coming back so they can put in a new engine there. And you have a clone pilot driving this little thing. And then over here we have a very similar one, except this one's blue. And as I said before, you simply take a minifig, they would ride in here, and then when they come to their vehicle, the ladder goes up, and they kind of just walk up there onto their position. So it's actually a really large hangar, as you can see. It is two gray base plates, one there, and then three green base plates, as you can see by the color below. So it's really big. I'll take the gunship out. And then actually behind the gunship, you can see there's two clone pilots loading in a little speeder bike, and the bay door is down there, so they can load that in there. But here's just a better view with the gunship taken out of how large this hangar actually is. It's really cool. And then of course in the back there are two sliding doors, just as in Battlefront 2, and they're not motorized because this set's actually for my brick film. But you can just kind of slide them apart. There's things on the back to actually pull them apart. But they just open like that. Pretty simple. And it works really nicely, and they look really cool. So I really like how that looks. And that basically covers everything that's going on. It's a pretty simple mock, but it's really just a huge hangar. Here's a kind of zoomed out scene of it. So, some people are wondering if you can fit two gunships. And the answer to that is kind of. I did put two in there, but the wings cannot go tip to tip. They kind of intersect a little bit. But technically, I guess you could say you can put two gunships in there. So that's it for this mock. Don't forget to check out my channel for some other awesome LEGO videos. And as I said before, this mock will be in my brick film. So if you want to see more of this, check out my brick film, which will be up in a few weeks. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.